Oh, this is difficult to look at the maps and do the.
Yeah, welcome to my world. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the
Drive Time podcast.
Little different today. Parker's
We've
driving.
switched it up.
Parker's driving, navigating, and doing a podcast like the irresponsible person that he is.
Let's see.
And I'm safely sitting in the passenger seat.
Let's see how the fuck this goes.
I know. Parker's first time doing it. He is dealing with some treacherous road conditions.
And
so.
immediately, I'm just going to immediately crash.
Yeah, like, all right, welcome to the drive.
Hey, I looked up in my insurance. There's no thing that says you can't podcast while driving.
Oh, really? And there went
And
there's
there's my
phone.
phone.
He doesn't have the skill.
God damn it.
Hold on,
I got it's in the charger.
Oh yeah, you got to very gently lift it though. You got a gentle. Oh, there it went.
Fuck!
It's plunged into the chasm.
Fuck! It's into the chasm.
Well,
Could you look up the directions on your phone?
I suppose so. It seems like that's the option.
Unless we pull over. I mean, I don't think I can foot dexterity get it. That's probably a better split too.
Yeah. The person in the passenger seat should probably be the navigator, which I don't know how after 30-some episodes we haven't figured that out.
Well, because I haven't had to drive yet, so it's just like, fuck it, let Al do all of it.
Yeah,
But yeah.
But yeah, what's going on? How you like it being the pilot of the Drive Time podcast?
It's good. I feel like I'm in a mecha anime, you know?
Oh, yeah?
I feel like I should have like a jumpsuit on, you know, like a skin tight jumpsuit, and we should talk about synchronization levels.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
You didn't
hear-
get that reference at all.
Sorry, I'm trying to find the address. for
No,
this
it's all
place.
good. It's 200 Market Street,
Oh, to Market
Denton,
Street.
Maryland.
Oh shit! There's major traffic on the Bay Bridge. Do what you can to plan for it. Well, we left late, so
No, don't put that in. We left on time.
yeah, we left promptly.
But
on
you're like
time.
Coach Carter, where you think that you say that leaving late is
Oh yeah,
leaving on time is technically
Coach Carter's
leaving
quite
late.
Dude, I've been getting hella Coach Carter clips on my
Me
YouTube
too.
Shorts.
Me too.
It is a great film though.
That's the old Samuel L.
Yeah,
Samuel L.
Say what again?
Say basketball again.
They must maintain a 2.3 GPA.
What's that, like a C plus?
C-ish.
Oh, that's just a straight C,
Yeah.
not a C minus.
Yeah. Oh no. So they don't have to get as high of a score on the SATs was the strategy there.
Well, I mean, isn't that just a trade-off though? Like,
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely.
like, are they worse at the SATs?
Probably. I mean, if they can barely muster a 2.3, I don't think they're crushing it on the SATs.
Yeah.
Although I had like a 2.6 in high school, I was not exactly an all-star student.
And you still got into Towson?
Yeah. See, here's a strat that nobody talks about. If you go to community college,
Oh yeah.
you erase your high school GPA. And here's the deal: my GPA at Towson was still dog shit. It was like a 2.8. I did not do well,
Really?
but you can, as long as you get higher than a D, all the courses transfer, pass, fail. So I transferred in with you basically just go back to, you reset. So I graduated with a Towson with a 3.4, even though I ate a dick for the first 2.5 years of college.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's a little hack.
I think, doing community college is definitely the way to do it, like both in terms of money, but then also preparing you for college.
Yeah,
It's
and-
very different.
Yeah, and you're also not committing to a major from the jump.
Exactly. Yeah, that's also fucked up. I remember when I first went off to college, right out of high school, they just did everything to fuck me up. I was taking
Yeah.
I think because I had a couple labs, and I was taking 5 classes. So my first year, I was taking 18 credits with 3 classes before 9 a.m. And I'm like,
Jesus.
yeah, it was fucking awful. And it's just don't do that to people.
Yeah, I only did 18 credits one semester, and what's crazy...
But you can do that once you know what that means.
Yeah.
It's shitty to start off like that, you know?
Yeah, well, see, and I also got kind of fucked at community college, though, because they told me, they were like, as long as you take 4 classes, that's full-time. So in my head, full-time means you graduate in 2 years like you're supposed to. So I
Yeah.
didn't even think about it. But it turns out that wasn't the case, and I was like 3 courses short. So I had to take an
Oh,
extra
yeah,
semester.
yeah. That does suck.
But, whatever.
Who cares? We made it. We got the degrees.
Yeah, we ballin'.
We balling
We
now.
ballin'. Got quite a few degrees between the twos of us.
I got instead of Ho's in different area codes, I've got degrees in different area C's.
Oh, that's good. That works.
Does that work?
Yeah. Oh, no, that's some hot stuff you're working with over there.
Dude, all right, give me a beat. I'm ready. No. I can't freestyle and drive at the same time.
Yeah, true. That's putting a little too much strain on the old.
Chilling with my man named Al. He's my best pal. Yeah.
Bars.
Okay, all right.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. There's a part of me that doesn't like not driving because normally I could be like, well, I'm driving. I don't have to contribute as much
No,
to the
you gotta
podcast.
carry this motherfucker.
Now I'm in the passenger seat. I'm like, all right, in today's
I
news.
hope you have anime storylines to recap or
let
some
me
shit.
Scroll through Yahoo News.
Yeah.
It just
All right. The one thing I did want to talk about though was this thing I did yesterday.
Okay.
So it was my birthday on
Go shorty.
May 10th, and I decided to treat myself. I love sushi, but the thing is I love eating a ridiculous amount of sushi.
Yeah,
right?
see, I cap out after like 15 pieces.
So I thought as a birthday treat for myself, instead of spending a ridiculous amount on sushi, which I've done in the past,
Yeah.
and then felt bad about immediately after, I was like, okay, all you can eat sushi is a thing, right?
Yeah.
And so I was just trying to find a all you can eat sushi place near Baltimore, And there used to be a ton before COVID.
Thanks, Obama.
Thanks, Obama and Trigger Trump. But the closest one is out in a place called Hagerstown, which is an hour and a half drive. And I was just like, fuck it, I'm just gonna go do it.
And he took all his friends.
And I went by myself. Well, because also I didn't want anyone judging me either.
Yeah,
you
true.
know. So I did it. I drove there. It took over an hour and a half because there was just fucking stupid traffic for no reason at all.
Oh yeah, I guess it was a weeknight.
Well, it was. I went there for lunch too, and then on the way back I hit rush hour traffic in Baltimore, which is literally cancer, and I don't That's why I don't think I could ever live in L.A.
Yeah.
I could do New York because I could take the subway and shit. Even though I probably would be anxious the whole time because subway people exist.
Eat fresh.
Yeah. But I could never live in LA because I would literally murder somebody if I sat in traffic for 3 hours.
Yeah, and that's
I can't do traffic. I can drive. I think we've both said this before. We would rather drive further, and even have it take more time than to sit in traffic. You know what I mean?
would see. And my thing is, what I can't do if traffic is completely stopped. It's one thing. What I can't do is the stop and go where you go 5 miles an hour and then you stop. That drives me. I would rather just I would rather sit there gridlock half an hour and then be able to drive fine than I would be stuck in traffic for 15 minutes touch and go. It's just
That's more on the highway though. In the city, people are just absolutely fucking idiots.
Yeah.
They do a bunch of idiot shit, and what that means, and I don't even blame them, because when people are cutting you off and are blowing red lights and not going at green lights, weirdly enough, that makes you have to do some idiot shit. You know what I mean?
Well, and yeah, I think it's a vicious cycle because I think L.A. also is a place where a lot of people move to.
Yeah.
There's obviously people born in L.A., but a lot of people move to L.A., so people aren't necessarily accustomed. They're I came from a small town where the population was 1,000 people.
Yeah.
And then they go there and just aren't used to dealing with that, so they're idiots. And then the people who grow up there are used to having to accommodate for these people, so they make bold decisions when driving.
Yeah.
And it just compounds.
And then what ends up happening, you get a jambalaya, you might call, of idiots.
Yep, that's what I would call it.
A gumbo of idiotas.
Ooh.
Idiotas.
I didn't know you were bilingual.
Of bacas.
And I guess gumbo's kind of Creole, right? So
It's
that might
Creole. It's French.
That's a trifecta.
It's French black people,
Yeah.
which is a cool combination.
Yeah, you don't see a lot of those unless you're in Haiti.
Unless you're in Haiti.
Or whatever the black part of Canada is.
The black part of Canada?
I don't know. They speak French up there.
I think. Yeah, but I don't think they have a black part of
You
Canada.
don't think so?
There's no Harlem of Canada.
Harlem, Canada. What would that sound
Quebec,
like, Parker?
the Harlem of. Oh, okay. Let's do this shit. The hat's coming off.
Okay. What?
Let's go. Are you finna eat this poutine?
What set you reppin', eh?
What? Yo, that's on God 100 for real, no cap, eh? This shit be bussin'. What's up, dummy?
Shorty got a fat ass.
Sure. Whoa.
Oh, right.
Oh. We're getting dangerously close to just saying the N-word in a Canadian accent. Too.
Is that a jigamoose?
Is that oh, no. No. That's too close.
Too close?
Hold on. Back to my story real quick. So I went to this like sushi bomb place in Hagerstown, and it's fucking awesome. Which am I going south?
Yes, you are going south. Take exit 1B, heading towards Glen Burnie.
Okay, and then yeah, I think I kind of know. No, I don't. Keep giving me directions. Okay,
You stay on there for a while.
okay. I go to Sushi Bomb, and I'm like, all right, like, I expect the all-you-can-eat sushi to be like limited in some way, and like, no, it's fucking not. Like,
It's unlimited.
they pretty much have like all this normal sushi. They have regular rolls. They have specialty rolls, right? And the specialty rolls were pretty good. And then they all like you can just get like full like Chinese food too.
Oh.
That's included. Appetizers. Like they have a salad bar. It's fucking insane.
See, that makes me nervous because sushi is not Chinese.
Well, I don't know. Maybe it's Japanese appetite, but you know what I mean. Like
I do.
Like entrees. You know what I mean? They have full on entrees.
So what you're saying is they're all the same.
All right, I can't drive and tell a story and defend myself at the same time. This is crazy. No, I'm not saying that. Not in public, at least.
Good, yeah.
But no. So, like, one thing that they do is like the hostess is like a regular person, right? But though all of the waiters were like these like tiny Japanese women.
So wait, hold on. What's a regular person?
Not a tiny Japanese woman. Anyone who's like weighs more than like 70 pounds, I would say.
I don't want to defend myself. Then you're like the regular person and these little Japs.
I didn't say that. You're putting sushi in my mouth, my friend. Also, I love how we're just bitching about traffic, and now it's
we
like
are in traffic.
We are traffic, dude. You're not in traffic.
You are
traffic. Whoa. But yeah, so I think what they do is they hire the most petite Japanese women they can find
to make the food look bigger.
And also to shame you about your American lifestyle. That the founding fathers intended. Excess, gluttony. The phrase "all you can eat." That was invented in America. Like, that has to be an American thing.
Yeah.
Only in America can they be like
I have to believe all the first eating challenges were America. We invented probably hot dog eating contest.
There probably was like some Roman eating challenge. They liked challenges.
That's true.
There probably was some game where like you saw. Well, the Norse had drinking games. I'm pretty sure, like drinking challenges. And Germans too. So who knows? Whatever. But yeah. So like I got. I mean, an absolutely ridiculous amount of sushi. Like, I probably got, if I like ordered it from a restaurant, over $100 worth of sushi. Like,
Jeez.
I got I did 3 rounds. Like the first round, I got like 2 specialty rolls, a regular roll, and like 8 pieces of like sushi, and edamame too.
Ooh.
And they had seaweed salad at the salad bar, and I fucking love seaweed salad.
Yeah.
So I got some of that too. And then like I think what they like the expectation is, it's all you can eat. You'll get a second plate, and then you'll be done.
Yeah.
right? So I would get a second plate. Pretty much, besides the edamame, like two more specialty rolls, a regular roll, and like 8 more pieces of sushi. And like I can tell that the Japanese woman is starting to get like horrified at the amount of food I'm eating, and it is, if I had any shame, like, or any, I don't know, sense of, perspective, I would stop.
Yeah.
But I don't. So she like was like, "Oh, are you like ready for the check?" And I was like, "No, ma'am." And I ordered a third plate of like just a ridiculous amount of sushi,
Nice.
And yeah, I'm pretty sure I freaked that woman out, which I think that's more valuable than the food itself.
Yeah, I agree. Now, how much is all-you-can-eat sushi? What's that run you?
$20
No way.
for lunch. Yeah,
Jesus.
that's 20. Well, it's like actually like $18, and then like $2 for a soda.
So this restaurant was at a loss on you.
Oh,
They
oh
lost
yes.
money.
I've been considering moving to Hagerstown and just eating all-you-can-eat sushi for once a day.
Well, yeah. When I think Hagerstown, I do think quality Japanese cuisine.
But think about this: if you
How
ate,
good was the sushi?
it was really good.
Really
it was
solid?
like, so they do like very slightly, like it's a touch smaller than you would normally get at like a regular sushi restaurant.
Yeah,
But
all
it's
you can eat,
but
so
it's
it
all
doesn't
you can
really
eat.
matter.
So who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
But it was very good. Like the specialty rolls were really cool.
You think it was just tilapia over and over again, and they were just dying?
Just dying it,
Yeah.
probably. I got the tamago, which is my favorite piece of
What's on a
sushi.
tamago? Let's have a
Tamago
rundown.
is it's like a sweet Japanese omelet.
Oh.
So it's like an egg, but it's like sweet and salty, and I actually don't like eggs that much, but tamago is like one of the things they say. I'm not gonna pretend like I'm some fucking sushi expert.
Yeah.
But they say like one of the things to try is like the tamago to see how good the place is. You know what I mean?
Huh. Have you ever had tamago that was noticeably subpar?
Yes.
Oh.
Like tamago is supposed to be kind of like smooth, kind of like custardy.
Yeah.
And I've had sometimes where it's like almost like a scrambled egg, and it's like that's like fucking disgusting. Like get the fuck out of here. But yeah, that's me being fat, and then I just like I've just been thinking that the concept of all you can eat sushi is, it's too like it's unholy. Like all you can eat like Chinese food. Chinese food is already shitty, cheap,
Yeah.
meats
Crammed
packed
into
with
a box.
sugar and that makes sense. Like hibachi grill makes sense. But all you can eat sushi,
It's artisan.
it's supposed to be an artisanal dish.
Yeah.
And
these guys trained for a decade or whatever learning the craft.
not the ones in America. The ones in Japan do, but
Yeah,
like
I'm just saying.
it's probably some fucking Mexican guy making it, to be honest with you. Because, that's how you know. I think I've told you this before, but one of the things that freaked me out the most of all time was I went up to New Hampshire, and New
Scary
Hampshire
place.
is so white.
How white is it?
It's so white that at the Mexican restaurants there are white people working in the kitchen.
Whoa. That's
Because
dangerous.
normally it's
Yeah.
the other way around. Okay.
Yeah, but normally also in like the Italian restaurants, it's
Yeah, in every restaurant, you go to a Thai restaurant,
they're
it's like
just hard-working people who will take any job.
they're good at cooking. They like cooking.
Yeah,
They're good at it.
they're talented. That's why we have so many Mexican restaurants. Not a lot of Dutch restaurants.
What the fuck is Dutch food? French fries?
I don't know. I don't fucking know what they did. But
Or is that Belgium?
waffles? Oh no, that's Belgium.
That's Belgium.
Waffles is Belgium.
Yeah, what does a Dutch make?
See, nothing good. Well, there's no, that's a Scotch egg.
Scotch eggs are disgusting too.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
I've never had one. But it
Whoever
sounds good in
invented the
principle.
Scotch egg needs to be fucking killed.
Isn't it like sausage around an egg?
Sausage around an egg and then you deep fry it.
That was. See, they call it a Scotch egg, so we think it's like some foreign dish, but that's some American shit.
No,
right
that's
there.
no, it's from Scotland.
Oh, is it?
Scotland loves deep frying shit. Like they're even more than England about like the fish and chips and stuff.
Mm.
I did see this thing the other day on YouTube that looked really good, which is like it's called like a Chinese spice bag, and it's from Scotland.
Oh,
And they
that
basically
sounds like a slur.
a Chinese spice bag.
Yeah. Look at this
that's
fucking spice bag
look
over
at this
here.
fucking Oh, well, it has curry in it, and like
Oh yeah.
calling someone a curry.
I love the way curry tastes. Can't stand the way it smells.
Oh yeah. Um,
I like
Just-
green curry.
is there any human body part that reminds you of that?
a human body part?
Yeah.
Not on me.
Okay. No, not at you. Not that you have.
You think a vagine smells like curry?
No.
Have you only been sleeping with women from India? Do
Yes,
they have
yeah,
curry
that's-
vagines?
I've been
Curry is
hiding
the
this
spice
from
of
you.
India. Oh, you're kind of you're Indiana Jonesing. No, didn't work. I tried. All right, whatever.
Jesus Christ. Is this what it's like when I'm talking on the podcast?
Yeah.
No, I
Yeah.
was just kidding.
I'm trying to focus on the road and also defend whatever you just said.
Oh yeah, it's true. No, I mean, what were we talking about?
Spice
It's going
bag.
great. Oh, spice. Okay, so check this out. This shit is fucking dope, though. It's fucking Chinese food, like basically Chinese like chicken. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, no, I've heard that.
you've had that
song by
chicken, the
Bare
China
Naked
Chinese
Ladies.
chicken.
Bare Naked Ladies, yeah. You have a drumstick in your brain, stop ticking.
And then with like thick cut fries and with like a spice mix that's like Chinese, like Chinese 5-spice, some red pepper flakes, shit like that, MSG, and then it's all topped with like a curry sauce.
Ooh,
I don't know. That sounded pretty fucking good to
that
me,
sounds
man.
pretty fucking good. I love a quality dish.
Quality dish. What do you say your favorite food is?
Ooh, that's tough. I don't know. I feel like pasta is such a generic white guy thing, so I'm not gonna say pasta.
You can say pasta.
I mean,
It'll
kinda
just tell
depends.
people how much estrogen you have in your body,
That's true.
which is a lot.
I'm an American woman.
Oh, you know what? You know what movie I watched the other day that's actually really good?
I guess it has Lenny Kravitz in.
No. Have you ever seen The Birdcage
No.
with what's his name? Robin Williams.
No. But I do like Robin Williams.
It's basically like Guess Who's Coming to Dinner. Well, no, it's not Guess Who's Coming to Dinner, but basically, this dude, like this kid, has like a gay dad, and he's marrying a woman whose parents are super conservative, and they're coming to like meet the gay dads.
Yeah.
but they don't.
Oh, I remember seeing this advertised back in the day. I believe.
I think it was from before you were born, but I think it was 98.
Oh no, you're right. But it's Robin Williams, and it's the guy who's actually gay in real life with the dark hair, who's in Mousetrap.
I believe so.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. That was before me.
But no, they basically try to hide that they're gay from these super conservative people.
Ooh,
It's a very good movie.
that does sound like a treat. I love a good movie. I love a good dish. I love the finer things in life, Parker.
And a good cigarette.
And a good cigarette. I've never smoked a cigarette my whole life.
Really?
Yeah, never once.
Explains a lot.
Yeah, I'd be a lot cooler if I did.
Have you ever smoked a cigar?
Yeah,
Do you like cigars?
sometimes. It's a big
Yeah, I'm
difference.
gonna say that's the thing with me too. Is I would smoke cigars all the time if they were just
cigarettes.
they didn't take fucking 2 hours to smoke.
Dude, I'm so suspicious of people who are like, I love cigars, and they just like chain smoke them.
I've never seen someone chain a cigar.
I've seen somebody smoke more than one in a night, and I feel like that's
Yeah,
chain smoking.
yeah. Well, technically that's not chain smoking, but
With cigars, it is. They take so long.
you've never smoked a cigarette, so you wouldn't know what chain smoking is.
That's true. That's true. I did every once in a while. See, I've like tiptoed around cigarettes. I've had like those mini cigars, like the little ones that are like,
The ones that you roll blunts in.
yeah,
Yeah.
like those. But like some nicer ones, I go to like Davida Cigars. They have their stuff. And they come in like a pack of 20, and I'll just like, if I'm like drinking, I'll just fucking keep lighting them.
Look at this guy's trash coming out of his car.
Yeah,
too.
guys, we got some trash bags coming out of a
We got some
Toyota Tacoma.
trash.
Coming up on 95 South.
Officer, we got some trash.
We're gonna stay to the left here, Parker.
I'm gonna say to the left. Okay.
Yep, stay on 695 South. Oh, I had a frustrating exchange with my with my
No,
fiance.
no, no. I think we before that. I think we got something with calling in trash coming out of a car.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Keep riding that.
I think that's a good jumping off point to something.
Okay.
This guy's got trash coming out of his car.
He's gonna kill the turtles.
He's killing turtles right now. Yeah, it's officers not doing anything about a crime, but just giving play-by-play. He's got a gun. I'm gonna go hide.
He's whipping his cock out.
His cock's actually really big. Can't make the arrest. His cock's too big.
Yeah, he's got a hog on him. It'd be a shame
He's
to
got
take that off the street.
He's got a. That's what we thought the gun was. It's actually his penis.
He could stir jambalaya with that hog.
It looks like he has a heat-proof dick. Looks heat-proof to me. Ceramic. Just describing crimes as they're happening.
Dude, we got a message at my work the other day. Somebody left a voicemail, and they called, and it was just silence. And then the guy went, and then hold music started playing for like a minute and a half.
What?
That was the whole message. He just went, and I was like, what?
Was that guy jerking off on
I
the
guess
phone?
so. And then then he just put hold music on. I guess he
put hold music on?
Yeah, like he.
How does he put hold
I have
music
no idea.
on?
I don't know how that happens, but I guess he just gets off on using the voicemail space that people have. He's like, I'm gonna fucking suck the reservoir dry.
It's like people have infinite voicemail space, though, don't they?
Yeah, I think so. Although I think my voicemail is full on my phone. People
but
call.
who fucking leaves voicemails anymore?
Yeah, that's true. I don't often. Although I used to do that to fuck with my one friend. I would call and I would just talk as long as I could, and then it would say out of space and then hang up.
You're the guy. You're
Yeah.
the guy that guy. That's how he started getting sexually off. As he did that as a joke one time, and he was like, "Oh, wait, hold on,
hold up.
I can stop using dick pills. I can just call someone." Dude, imagine you're fucking a chick and you're just like, "Hold on, do you mind if I leave the phone on right now?"
I'm getting close. Let me call Allstate.
Yeah, let me call Allstate.
But
motherfucker, this dude just tried to merge onto me.
That
I don't like. Me no like. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, it's hard to adjust. Now Parker is experiencing firsthand the challenge of podcasting while driving, but he.
You gotta care. You gotta go on some rant about something.
Oh,
I want one good rant out of you, Al.
All right. I don't know if this is necessarily a rant per se,
okay.
But I had a frustrating happenstance with my fiance in Frederick I wanted to talk about.
Okay.
So Jack and I are doing this wedding walk. All right. So you go meet different wedding vendors. It's like our third one. I don't know how we.
They're going on a wedding walk.
I don't know how we haven't found everybody that we need yet. But she was at one of our other friends' bridal showers. So I got there early and checked us in, and it's like a scavenger hunt. So I was just like, I don't care about any of these vendors. I'm just going to finish the scavenger hunt because if you finish it, you get entered to win jewelry or some shit. I don't know. But so I sprinted from thing to thing. There was 8 different places all across downtown Frederick, and I was fucking done. It was great. And then
wait, this makes no fucking sense.
How does it not make sense?
It's a wedding walk? What is that?
So it's
describe that.
Different wedding venues, places that do rehearsal dinner, stuff like that, all come together, and on a certain day they have different vendors set up. So it'll be we do tuxedo rentals, and we are DJs.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So it's like a vendor, it's like a swap meet for wedding stuff.
So anyway, Jackie gets there. I've already completed the scavenger hunt like a fucking champion. And we start meandering down the street, and there's a whole heap ton of cop cars piled up right across from Brewer's Alley.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, shit, this doesn't look good. But I was very curious. So you're going to stay on 695 East, by the way.
Okay, don't go on 97 South?
No.
Okay.
So she was like, we should definitely walk somewhere else. Someone is clearly being arrested. And I was like, nah, I'm going to see it. All right, so they're getting arrested on one side of the road. We walk on the Brewer's Alley side of the road. And she's like, Al, we should definitely not walk past this. What if they start shooting or something? I was like, Jackie, don't be ridiculous. They're not going to start shooting. Right as we walk past this guy who's getting arrested, he yells out, I have a gun. I was like, Jackie, don't say a fucking word. He's like, I have a gun. Concealed carry, bitch. And I was like, no, don't do this.
Yeah.
And he's like, it's for my own protection. And I was like, well,
It's for my own protection.
Screaming out, I have a gun to like 8 police
Yeah,
officers
don't do that.
is not a great move for your protection. So he just, I have a gun. And I was
But
like,
also concealed carry, bitch. It's like, okay.
yeah, and of course Jackie calls her family immediately. He said, "You'll never believe what Al just did." I'm like, "Shut up, shut up. Let me
That's
fail
funny.
on my own."
Now, do a rant about like something pop culturally,
Okay. Oh,
like either a fandom or a movie or a music.
Ooh,
or
see, I already ranted about not liking Spider-Man No Way Home on the last episode,
Okay.
so I feel like I've done some ranting as of late.
I have completely removed that rant from my memory.
Good.
By the
good.
way.
Well, no, something that irritated me just this morning is I had to work early, so I swing by Royal Farms to get myself a coffee, put a little pep in my step, and I walk over to the coffee machines, and it said like they list all the kinds of coffee they have, and every single type of coffee afterwards it said also available as iced coffee.
As iced coffee. There you go.
Fun fact: all coffee is also available as iced coffee. You can just put ice in it.
I guess, yeah.
Well, I put it on. They put it on every single thing. They're like, this is Brazilian coffee, also available as iced coffee. Colombian coffee, also available as iced coffee.
But generally, if it's available as iced coffee, that means they have some cooling method so it doesn't just immediately melt all the ice. I
You
believe.
think there's a chilled coil.
Have you
Take
ever...
This exit, take this exit.
What the
Shit.
fuck?
It snuck up on me.
You're bad at this.
I'm better at it when I'm driving. Look, I also miss exits all the time when I'm at the wheel. We made it smooth as a whistle.
Smooth like butter. Fucking up on the median. I'm gonna get arrested. This is also definitely not the way to the Bay Bridge.
It's not taking me that way, I guess, because there's a backup on the Bay Bridge. It's taking me a different way.
What?
We're getting there earlier than 5 minutes earlier than what your GPS said we were getting there.
Oh, okay, hell yeah.
But anyway, so then
Give me the next exit I'm taking, if you don't mind.
Severna Park 10 South 2 is what it says.
10 South 2. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But so anyway, so then I go to pick up my coffee. Ooh, it's too hot. Got to put a sleeve on it.
Oh, it's too hot. Yeah, you got to do the sleeve.
So I put the sleeve on. I go to check out, use a little self-checkout because that's all they have at Royal Farms now.
Mhm.
I go to do the self-checkout. I go to scan it. What's covered up by the sleeve? The barcode.
Oh, don't you? No, you input coffee at the Royal Farms.
No, they got like a little scanning thing on it.
Do they really?
Yeah, yeah.
The one near at my work doesn't. I don't think. I could be wrong.
Maybe Baltimore hasn't gotten the nice coffee cups yet. But so I have to shimmy off this sleeve
Yeah,
to scan the barcode and then shimmy it back on when I've already mentioned the coffee's hot.
it's hot.
So that was my morning.
Okay.
Look, you said rant. That was the most recent thing that happened to me.
But yeah.
Oh, you know what's something interesting I saw, though, today? Is there is this...
Hold on, can I add on to your rant?
Okay.
All right, so at my work, too, we have a ROFO that's like, I don't know, like maybe a 7-minute walk. Like, it's not right there, but, like, it's close enough that you can just pop over and pop back. And, like, you know, we're generally pretty good. Well, like, if someone's going, they'll be like, hey, making a ROFO run. Does anybody want anything?
Yeah.
And, you know,
And that's a good strategy because you can be like, hey, I'm going to leave work just so I can get a snack, but now I'm not an asshole.
I'm not an asshole.
Yeah.
But, you know, generally people, I don't know, ask for packaged goods. Like, you wouldn't ask for to ask them to make you food or something.
Yeah,
You know what I
You'd
mean?
be like, hey, yeah, can you get me a Snickers bar, perhaps?
You give me, or like a soda, like
Yeah.
in a bottle though.
Yeah.
And this one girl who I like, I don't dislike her, but she always asks for fucking coffee, and like walking coffee back, you know, like 7 minutes. Like that's a long
That's
time
a
to
haul
walk.
for some coffee.
Well, it's a long time to like you can't put it in a bag or anything. You know what I mean? You have to carry it separate, and like it fucking spills everywhere. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And then I think that should be the rule. The rule is you're not allowed to ask for coffee.
Yeah, nothing that you have to put the lid on yourself.
You can't put a lid on.
Yeah.
Nothing with a
agreed.
lid.
Agreed.
Yeah. So that's my contribution to
No,
the podcast.
I think that's an ignorant thing to put on somebody. That'd be
And
like,
you can't say no because it is like a small thing, you know. It's like, oh, give me a coffee, you know.
yeah, I think anything beyond opening a refrigerator door and grabbing a soda is beyond the realm of reasonability. Like, it's like Royal Farms, they got, chicken tenders and stuff. I'm not sitting there and punching in your chicken tender order.
Yeah. I actually, dude, if it was just chicken tenders, I would actually be cool with that because they have that ready to go.
That's true.
You know what I mean? If they have to make something though, fuck off.
Yeah. Yeah.
What
you're
do I
talking
look
about
like?
The
What do I
MTOs,
look like?
the
A
made to
waiter?
order.
MTO.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was the abbreviation.
Yeah, no, that's what Sheets' whole thing is. It's MTO, made to order.
Yeah, Sheets takes too long sometimes though.
Sometimes.
That's the thing that stops me from getting Sheets. Their food is I would say arguably better than Royal Farms.
They have a broader range.
They have onion rings. They have, and that's probably why it takes longer. Is that
deep fried Oreos
some
somehow.
dumb bitch in front of me is like, making a million customizations.
And you can really do anything with a burger there. You can put mozzarella sticks
And they
on your
have
burger,
Boom
pretzel
Boom
bun.
sauce.
Yeah, they got Boom Boom sauce.
Which
when you're drunk on a burger seems like a great idea. Sober, not
it
so
sounds
much.
like sober. It sounds like the trashiest thing you could order.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey, can you put some Mountain Dew on my burger? Hey, can you put some Taco Bell hot sauce packets that you
Yeah.
have back there on my burger? Like that's what the equivalent of asking for Boom Boom sauce is.
Yeah, no, and I always do when I'm drunk. Everything sounds like the best idea, like food wise.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh yeah, no, absolutely. I'm definitely putting. Yeah, could I get a deep fried Oreo on my quesadilla? Like you're just like, and then you're eating it. You're like, oh, this is so good, and then you throw up the next
Yeah.
day. Like you're like, I feel horrible.
Yeah, or that night.
Or that night.
I always think that you feel better if you throw up the night that you've been
Agreed.
drinking.
I've only thrown up the next morning like once after drinking.
That's like a trope that I don't get at all. You know what I
Throwing up
mean?
the next day.
Like you have to get like ridiculously drunk. Like you have to have basically
Yeah.
alcohol poisoning
I've
to do that.
woken up and thrown up. Like I've woken up in the middle of the night and gone to throw up.
Yeah, if you get the spins.
Yeah.
But I consider that like the same night. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
But I also had some fucked up food when I threw up the next day, so I don't really know if I can contribute it to the alcohol. But yeah, no, I like always throw up. Like I don't always throw up, but if I'm gonna throw up, it's always before I go to sleep.
I also think like I think I've gotten food poisoning one time in my
I've
entire
gotten it
life.
3 times. It's horrible.
It's horrible.
It's the wor-
But
'cause
like
you-
people make like so much of a bigger deal about it. It's like, do you know how hard it is to give somebody fucking food
Stays
poisoning?
right.
Thank you.
Yeah, but I got it from Chick-fil-A.
You mind if I turn the temperature up? It's a little
Yeah,
chilly
you're
here.
golden. I got first time I got food poisoning.
Chick-fil-A?
Yeah, Chick-fil-A.
I feel like you could fucking close down a Chick-fil-A if
Yeah.
you told them about it.
Chick-fil-A. The most recent one was Burger King. The time before that was some shrimp from Aldi.
Oh, wow.
That did immediately after I got it. Caleb sent me this article that the shrimp that I ate had been recalled. I was like, damn, I probably could have got some money out of that.
Yeah, you should just take a bag of shit to Aldi.
Yeah.
Like,
You did this!
This got recalled.
Take a left at the light.
Damn, we go in the weird way,
Yeah, we're
which
out.
I'm here for.
Out in the sticks. Well, I think it's just because there's like hella traffic on the Bay Bridge, so they're trying to.
I was thinking that if someone had an accident on the Bay Bridge, like,
Oh yeah, you're fucked.
oh, they're like so fucked.
Now,
I
Parker,
probably-
one thing I've noticed is you never go for the yellow light.
I sometimes do. It's also because in the city, I know I keep talking about living in the city like I'm some fucking. Oh, look at how small that building is too. Repairs.
Oh, that is tiny. Yeah, it's because it's a VCR repair shop. Parker.
Is it really?
TV, VCR, stereo
What?
repairs. There's no.
Dude, there's no way there's an actual VCR repair shop that is still in business.
Well, see, it definitely looks like it's falling apart, but the sign they have out front looks relatively new.
Yeah.
Save the environment, fix your television.
What?
That's what it says. Complete
Are those separate or are those related?
Save the environment, fix your television.
Yeah. I guess are televisions off gassing
Yeah,
carbon dioxide?
Big plasma. Fucking
Big
us
plasma.
up.
Have you ever thrown a cathode ray tube though?
No, I don't even know.
They
I don't know
fucking
what that is.
explode. Oh, like if you get a really old TV,
Oh yeah.
they have these tubes in them that are like pressurized. And
oh
so
yeah,
if
like
you
like a tube amp, like an amplifier that has the tubes in.
probably, yeah. And so if you throw them at like a brick wall, they fucking explode.
Well, those fluorescent lights, they'll do that. They explode, and the gas inside them is toxic.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, they go off, King.
Well, that's all, dude. I
Oh
remember.
my God, there's a depressed bear sitting out front.
all right,
there's a
we
giant-
gotta on the way back. We gotta fucking
Drop off our VCR.
drop off our V. Or buy a VCR, break it just so we can have it
Yeah.
repaired
I
at
don't
the
even know if
shop.
Goodwill keeps VCRs around anymore.
Yeah.
I kind of miss VCRs. There's something that I love so much about that, like, grain that gets on the TV after the VCR starts to wear out, where, like, you're watching and it goes, like, crinkle, crinkle across the screen.
Yeah. Sure.
Thanks, Parker. Yeah,
No,
fine,
I can't. I
whatever.
can't. No. I get what you mean. I mean, yeah, like watching stuff in an inferior format is
Yeah.
definitely. There's
No,
something
I mean-
homey about it. It's like a drive-in movie.
Yeah, laser disc or die.
Is the audio on a drive-in movie ever actually good? No,
No.
of course not. The picture's normally pretty good, but they always fuck up the audio somehow.
Yeah.
But it is still fun to watch a drive-in movie
Yeah,
and try and pick out who's having sex during the drive-in movie.
that is fun. Jack and I went to one.
Do you remember like all this shit that like if you watch stuff from the 70s like Make Out Point, drive-in movies,
Oh, yeah.
there's these whole economies that are based around like fucking without talking about it. You know what I mean?
You know what's I never figured out a bit for this, but like I'm like, people say that millennials and Gen Z are a bunch of freaks, but like boomers had places that were designated for fucking.
Yeah.
We don't have that.
We don't have that.
you
We
know?
don't have Glory Hole Mountain or
Yeah,
whatever.
Yeah. What's a motto? We don't have Butt Plug Beach.
Thruple Beach. Damn it. Fucking just stole
Another
yours.
beach.
Fuck.
Polycule Lagoon.
Polycule Lagoon. I'm trying to get into Polycule.
Yeah.
I've just started like instead of going on dating apps, anytime a woman posts a picture on Instagram, I heart it. I send
that's
it a like,
good. Yeah.
and I'm hoping that eventually,
Yeah, you send enough out.
they say the fisherman that casts a wide net gets to fuck the fish. You know
No,
what I mean?
no, that is the old thing. You know, it's so funny you say that because I was at a concert the other day and a guy had a shirt that said "I fuck fish."
Oh, really?
Yeah, so maybe he's on
That
the same
guy should
wavelength.
be in jail. What the fuck?
Yeah, he's like standing like 3 rows in front of my
How
mom.
are you allowed to have a shirt that says that?
Yeah. I was like, that's awesome.
Well, supposedly octopuses are more intelligent than dogs.
I've heard
so-
that. Yeah, and they can like squeeze through a tiny hole.
Women say that guys are horny, but there's no famous painting of a guy fucking an octopus. You know what I
Is there
mean?
a famous painting of a woman.
A
fucking
Japanese painting, yes.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. That's like hentai, but classy.
It's I think it's from like the 17th century too. It's like old.
So it has to be based on a true story.
Yeah, the two Japanese paintings are oh fuck this guy, fuck you. The two Japanese paintings are a wave,
Right.
the wave, which is
The
cool.
wave. The wave.
Mount Fuji, that's a famous one,
Yeah.
and then a woman getting fucked by an octopus.
yeah, no, those are the big 3.
And people sometimes ask, Parker, why do you make fun of Asian people? And it's like, well, I swear to God, I don't fucking do it. Don't fucking do it.
People be
You saw him. You saw him.
He was going to.
He was going to
He
do
was
it.
dancing the line, pulling out on you.
What is up with these fucking idiots?
I don't know, dude. We're down here in Severna Park.
Oh, I've gone this way before too. When the
Yeah,
Bay Bridge.
this is right
is
around where
backed
Jackie
up.
and I did our engagement shoot for our wedding. Save
Dude,
the
doesn't
dates.
it like people act like the patriarchy is a thing? And this is a joke too. I'm not actually saying this, but people act like the patriarchy is a thing, and then we have to do stuff like engagement shoots.
It's wild. Well, see,
What guy would ever allow engagement shoots to be a part of society?
dude,
you
I
know?
will say, like the weird thing is
Wedding walks? You think
Yeah.
guys came up with that?
That
You think we're like we have our two goals: no abortions and wedding walks.
I want these women to see at least 3 different vendors where they can
They
get
got
cakes
yeah
from.
yeah. We need a place to put the vendors for the weddings.
Well, dude, you know what is wild is I hired a photographer for when I proposed to Jackie. So we did a literal engagement shoot. But then our photographer for the wedding was like, as part of the package, you get an engagement shoot. So we just like went in the forest and took pictures together, and it was nice. But I will say it's also kind of uncomfortable because they're like, can you cradle her neck a little bit more.
Yeah.
The weird one was we were both laying on the ground.
You're a tiger, baby.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're a lion.
Like, imagine we like
you make me. Sorry, go ahead.
we both like laid on the ground and fell backwards, and our heads almost hit each other, but they like landed beside each other. So like we're like ear to ear, but like our feet
a
are
totally normal pose that you guys do all the time.
Well, and not only that, but then I had to put my hand on like the opposite side of her face, and then she had her hand on the opposite side of mine. I have the picture. It's like the most uncomfortable looking picture.
Yeah.
And I told them while we were doing this, I'm like, this is weird. And then we were like, I don't know. And I get it. Like, the guy obviously is like trying to get all kinds of different pictures, and they came out great. He's very talented. But that one pose, I was like, the hell is this? Like, I was like, what is this pose? Dude, we should go to Mother's Peninsula Grill.
Well, did you see that place was called Fish Paws?
That's awesome.
Fish Paws.
Fish do be having paws.
Fish do be having them paws. Is it a dogfish?
Oh, you dog.
They also do just be naming fish like completely
Dogfish.
unrelated shit.
Catfish.
Catfish does not look like a fucking cat.
There's a snakehead.
Snakehead does not have the head of a snake.
No, not at all.
And then there'll be there is a fish.
Lionfish.
There is a fish that has the head of a snake, and it's called like the Chinese walking fish
Yeah, it's
or
the one
some
that, like,
shit.
meanders out onto the ground.
Which is not cool. Shouldn't be doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Don't like that.
I don't like my fish walking.
How
at all.
are like salmon going extinct, but we can't kill the Chinese walking fish?
Yeah, it's the easiest
How does that
to
one
see.
get a pass?
It just wanders up into the muck.
Dude, if I was fucking walking and I ran into a Chinese walking fish, I hope you realize like that thing would be dead.
You know what I don't understand is, all right, so lionfish are an invasive species,
Are they?
but they live in the ocean. How
Okay.
can you invade the ocean? It's all the ocean.
Well, yeah. I see your point there. You can go from one end to the other
Yeah.
uninterrupted.
Yeah, you could go to any part of the ocean. I understand that they're not native to that specific part, but I'm like, he could have just been swimming. It's not like he was dropped here.
That's true. I
But-
get it. I get how it could happen to a lake.
Yeah.
Lake makes sense.
Yeah, there's like I think there might be a bounty on snakehead fish in Eldersburg. You might be able to get paid for catching and killing them.
That's the worst season of Dog the Bounty Hunter.
Dog the bounty hunter.
Turns out you can make more money catching fish than catching people.
Well, there's bounty on nutria, which are like these big fucking rats down in Louisiana.
They're legitimately they're like a
It looks kind
they're
of
a
like a
rodent?
groundhog, but it's got like a long tail. It's like for somehow the one vermin you never hear about. You know what was wild? I saw a fucking weasel in the wild the other day.
I thought that was like a made up thing.
So did I. And then I saw one scurry across the road. It was
How'd you
either-
know it was a weasel?
Because they look like kind of like squirrels, but they have like thin, shorter tails.
Ah.
And I was like, it wasn't a squirrel, so it was either a mink or a weasel. Which, did you know minks live in Maryland?
No, I know you make coats out of them
Yeah.
though, right?
Yeah, but I thought mink was like, I don't know. I assumed it lived in like, China or something. And then, I don't know. Anything, like, whenever you get something made out of an endangered animal, I assume it comes from a different country.
Oh, totally.
Because I feel like most of the endangered animals, that's probably not true.
We've killed all the endangered animals,
Yeah. Scoreboard.
Scoreboard,
America
baby.
knows how to finish them off.
Bald eagles are almost dead.
Nice. Here's the deal. Do we want to do one long podcast or break it up into two on the drive down?
Well, we could just do one long one and edit it into two. You know what I mean?
All right. And that was episode 1.
And that was episode 1 of the drive. Have we been doing it for an hour?
We're at 48 minutes. We got 41 to
All
go.
right, I'm down. Yeah, that makes sense.
All right.
Okay.
And
I'm guessing I'm going to the Naval Academy. Right?
You're going to get in the left lane here. In 0.4 miles, you need to stay to the left.
Oh, look, there's the line right there.
So anyway, this is the end of the first episode that we're doing on this drive.
Woohoo!
You know what we should do? We should do like a noise that'll carry into the second episode, and I'll cut it in the middle, so if people are listening back to back, it's like a seamless transition.
I like it. Okay. What should the noise be?
I'm just going to do it now.